Hello and welcome to my channel. It's the Network Specialist. Please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell so that you know each and every time I upload a video. Everything I will discuss in this video will be alleged and in my very own opinion, used for entertainment purposes only. And can I get a 1 in the chat if you can hear me? Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Hey, Mama Bees, thank you so much for being here, sis. And hey, Sharon Gabalt, thank you so much for being here. Okay, so you guys can hear me. Okay, and Mama B says that she is driving and she can't speak individually. Not a problem. So, guys, what we're going to do today is we're going to kind of just talk about some things that's going on out here in these YouTube streets and just kind of follow up on some stories that we have previously been following. Okay. So the first thing we're going to talk about, and please feel free, this is like hump day. This is like an open platform for you to discuss anything that you would like to discuss. I just have a few things on my agenda that I personally want to talk about. So we're going to talk about those things, and then you can drop down in the comments and let me know if there's some additional things that you would like to talk about as well. And I'm definitely open to doing that as well. So first, I want to talk about the fact that Dr. Heavenly is becoming a real problem and she really does need to be stopped. So, the first thing I'm going to share with you guys is how she came for Toya yesterday on her YouTube page. So, give me a second while I pull that up. And once I get it up, um, let me know, oops, if you can hear it.
That I have one. I really do. My man bought me that. I don't eat. It's orange. It's a
And
little
I'm
orange,
going
but
to let
I
it
don't. I
play
had one from
twice just to
Walmart.
make
Tell the truth
sure
and shame the devil. I don't know
that
nothing
you
about it.
hear everything.
She not thinking about no damn money. In fact, this is who I really need to be in the ass on, but I'm trying not to be. I'm trying to be click because we had a whole
Guys, let me know
freaking
if you
Met
can hear
Gala
it.
and she ain't
Okay,
giving
perfect.
out a damn dime. She gave $1,000, bitched about it so bad, Jackie gave it back to her. But now you're going to back on the next episode. Now, for Cure for Moms is a great foundation. The man, wife died. Judge Glenda Hatch's son in childbirth. We can't give a damn for that. And I ain't trying to go in on Toy because I like Toy and I'm really trying to save her. But the very next episode, you waste 36,000 on a Birkin bag. And then brag about it. You know what I'm saying? And let me tell y'all the truth. I got a Birkin, and I'm very ashamed that I have one. I really do. My man bought me that. I don't eat. It's orange. It's a little
Don't be
orange, but
ashamed.
I'd rather had one from Walmart. Tell the truth and shame the devil. I don't know nothing about it. She not thinking about no damn money. In fact, this is who I really need to be in the ass on, but I'm trying not to be. I'm trying to be click because we had a whole freaking Met Gala, and she ain't giving out a damn dime. She gave $1,000, bitched about it so bad, Jackie gave it back to her. But now you're going to back on the next episode. Now, for Cure for Moms is a great foundation. The man, wife died. Judge Glenda Hatch's son in childbirth. We can't give a damn for that. And I ain't trying to go in on Toy because I like Toy and I'm really trying to save her. But the very next episode, you waste 36,000 on a Birkin bag and then brag about it. You know what I'm saying? And let me tell y'all the truth. I got a Birkin, and I'm very ashamed that I have one. I really do. My man bought me that. I don't eat. It's orange.
Let
It's
me
a little
stop
orange.
sharing. Well, really, give me 1 second. I'm going to bring that back up so that I can actually read the comment. But I'm going to turn the volume off. Okay. So This is what Dr. Heavenly had to say to Toya because she chose not to donate. She actually said that Toya donated $1,000, but she complained about it so much that Dr. Jackie gave her money back. I don't see her doing that. I don't see her giving her money back, but we're gonna see because Toya said she has the receipts. And so it says Toya claps back at Dr. Heavenly for saying she didn't donate to the fundraising gala. I won't entertain a woman who's trying to hide her little secrets by creating drama. So, what Toya actually said was, this girl is always lying for attention. If I would have known her as a child, I would have tried to give her the love she lacked. I'll bring my receipts and more to the reunion. I won't entertain a woman who's trying to hide her life secrets by creating drama with the cast. Okay. So this is getting very redundant. And Sharon says Heavenly needs professional help ASAP. And she says, I hate when she says I like her, but then rattles on negative things about the person. Oh my God. Like for real, Sharon, like she does that all the time. And then there was even people in the comments that were saying that let me pull up some of these comments. Make sure that if I can see some of these comments. Give me a second. What did I do here? There were people, they had a lot to say in these comments. Now, some people, did take up for Heavenly in her in her defense, but there wasn't that many. A lot of people were saying this lady is insufferable and miserable. Someone said Dennis the Menace. Um, it says, damn, Heavenly has really lost her mind. And someone also said, keep telling y'all Jackie is messy. And somebody also said, I'm waiting on these women Dr. Damon Daddy sleeping with to humble Heavenly. And in her defense, some people said that there wouldn't be no show without Dr. Heavenly. I think they said Toya and a couple of other people. But for the most part, they're saying that she's dark. She has dark energy. And what Heavenly Secrets y'all keep hinting at and just say it. She stayed telling y'all family business. Let's hear it. So I'm just waiting on somebody to, really get to the bottom of this and call Dr. Heavenly out because, like you said, it's getting redundant and it's getting ridiculous. And I have the longest, 6 feet medical condition. Okay, says it's a crazy time we are living in. Absolutely. And thank you so much for being here. And make sure you hit that like button. So, not only did she come for Toya, she also came for the new girl, Mimi. She says Mimi don't know her. She's just going by secondhand information. And, before she comes out and say something about her, she needs to get to know her. She even said that she made Sweet Tea's event, that Sweet Tea's event, would not have been successful if she hadn't showed up because she's the relationships specialist. Like she's really trying to take credit for this girl's event when she basically showed up to crash her event. She also said that the gentleman that Phaedra was paired up with, she said that Phaedra already knew this gentleman. Like Phaedra made statements like, oh, I didn't know that, like saying that, she already knew this guy. So that's why she was telling him that she didn't know those things or whatever the case may be. Like she is making a whole mockery of all of these ladies, all of her castmates on the show. She almost had something to say about everything on the show. Now, what she did like was when Dr. Simone did that little skit, calling out Phaedra. Oh, she thought that was hilarious. Anything to, anytime somebody is going against and saying something about Sweet Tea, um, Phaedra, oh, she's all for it because those are the people that she has so much to say about. And 911 says, I can't wait. She did that. OMG. Hey, kicking it with Courtney. Thank you so much for being here. But yes, I can't believe that she's already coming for the new girl. That's why I say I'm so glad that this girl was brought on because, we need some more people to tame Heavenly because it's getting ridiculous that the network is allowing her to, come in and just make a mockery of this show. Like, you can't have an issue with everybody on the cast, okay? And I got a horse says, I feel sorry for the women around her. Wow. Yes. I mean, she's making it hard for these women to want to come to work to film with her. Like, it's getting ridiculous. And then the next thing I want to talk about, and guys, don't forget, you can put anything in the comment that you would like to talk about. Did you guys see that Carlos King came on his Messy Monday for the first time this year? And he had Dr. Heavenly to do a quick pop in to discuss the upcoming live that, they will have a live Messy Monday event on February 3rd in Atlanta. I'm pretty sure most of you won't be there, but I thought that I would just put that out there because, we thought him and Heavenly were kind of, done with their Messy Mondays, but it looks like they're going to take their Messy Monday on the road and host live events. Now, I don't know if this is something they're going to do on a regular basis or this is just the way that, he wanted to team up with Dr. Heavenly. Um, the way that he's doing all of these live events, it's looking like Carlos don't have a lot going on. Like maybe this show is canceled because he's paying, he's putting a lot of time and effort into these live events. So not Dr. Heavenly, Carlos King also did an interview with Tamar on her new podcast that is called Under Construction. Tamar has a new podcast on her YouTube channel. So it looks like Carlos King might have been her first guest. He was talking about, what he has coming up in the future. And he really did not say a lot about reality TV. So I don't know if that's a hint for us that, most of his shows are not coming back or not being renewed, even though as far as I'm concerned, I thought that we got the memo that Love and Marriage Huntsville had been renewed for another season. But he talked about a lot of other things. He talked about doing documentaries, live shows and things like that. But he didn't talk a lot about reality TV. So that was very strange to me. I do know that him and Dr. Heavenly will discuss Love and Marriage Huntsville. They're going to do a review of Love and Marriage Huntsville, at their live podcast. And they also plan to do some type of dating show, and I think he's doing this because he wants Heavenly to be able to use, the fact that she says that she's a relationship specialist. So they're going to do some type of little quick dating show while they're at the live podcast. So they're also going to incorporate a dating, you know, show because Carlos is now single and he's looking for a man and he's looking for advice from Dr. Heavenly because she's supposed to be a relationship expert and she says she know what he likes, so she's going to invite some men to come out and they're going to do some type of questions or whatever the case may be and see if she can get Carlos hooked up. And Carlos, if you're dependent on Heavenly to help you find a man, Lord help you, because as messy as she is, I just would not trust that. Okay. But I think she's really pressed that, she feels like that Sweet Tea is trying to do everything that she's doing. She feels like the only reason why Sweet Tea is getting into relationships is because she's trying to copy her and what she got, what she has going on when it comes to her relationships, being a relationship expert. And what Sweet Tea is doing, Sweet Tea was doing this before she even came on the show. It came out a while back that Sweet Tea actually had a Facebook group. I want to say it was either a Facebook group or it was a YouTube channel that was dedicated to age gapping. This is nothing that's new for Sweet Tea. Sweet Tea has been doing this for a long time, but Heavenly always wants to make it seem like she's that girl. So she's trying to make it seem like Sweet Tea is only doing this relationship stuff because she's trying to copy off of her. Sweet Tea, she did a thing where she was cooking with her husband. She said that Sweet Tea was copying off of Quad. Like she's really debunking everything that's being showed on Married to Medicine. And I don't understand how she can get away with this from the network. You guys have a show, you're showing us things, that play out on the show. And then she's going on her YouTube channel to debunk everything that's going on that we're watching on the show. Like, how can this even be possible? Like, somebody needs to pull her to the side. This is not a good look for the show, and she never comes on her YouTube channel, in a good place. She's always, talking loud, like she's angry, like she's mad, like she's a bitter black woman. Like, how is this good for the show? And Sharon said, birds of a feather flock together. CK and Heavenly are just alike. I don't watch CK's Messy Mondays, but of them are insufferable. Exactly. They are a lot alike. And then on top of that, he promised Tamar that, he was going to come out. I ain't going to say promised her, but they did talk about, having, a dating show, like they're trying to match him up or whatever the case may be. So I'm going to tell you like this. This is how I feel. I feel like these ladies know Carlos is messy. They know they can't trust him, but I think that they stay attached to Carlos King for opportunities. Okay. Tamar is trying to get her platform off the ground. She's also doing a live event at that same location where Carlos King and Dr. Heavenly is doing an event. So Tamar is out here working, guys. She's really out here working. She's trying to make a name for herself outside of what she has going on with her sisters and her family. Tamar is out here working. And, Carlos King says that, that is what he likes about Tamar is the fact that she works hard. Some people want to just sign up and get a check and don't do shit. But he did say that Tamar does work hard, and that's why, he likes to team up with her, and why they're really good friends is because, she works hard. Okay. So I know you guys have also seen the clip of Nell Fletcher and Chris's wedding renewal. So that video looks very suspect to me because a portion of the video you can see the person clearly, and then another portion of the video it looks like it's fuzzied out, like it's not clear. So it looks like they did some type of editing to make it seem like Melody and Martell are in the same room. But when I look at that video, it looks like it's been tampered with. It looks like it's been edited. I've seen pictures, I've seen videos where people can add people into a video, into a picture. So I would not be surprised if that's what they did, because it just something looks off about that, that video, that clip. And Sharon says Tamar is good at what she does. She is. Now, I know you didn't watch it. I only watched it because it came up in my feed because I follow Tamar. Like, I have this whole new respect for Tamar. Like, I was already like giving Tamar a lot of grace because I feel like she's doing the work. We know she has, an issue when it comes to choosing men. We know she has, you know, um, just some issues. I'm gonna just say that. But she's doing the work. She's seeing a therapist. She's trying to better herself. So I'm definitely giving Tamar some grace. But after Ashley Braxton came out with her story and the toxicity that's embedded in that family for generations, after seeing all that, it made me give Tamar even more grace because there is some deep rooted, secrets and toxicity within that family. And it goes back for generations. So after Ashley came out, a lot of the things that Tamar had been saying made a lot of sense. And the fact that when she was on the Braxtons, we all know that she tried to unalive herself because of issues that played out on the show and things like that. So it made a lot of, when Ashley came out, it made a lot of things, come to light and make sense. And Sharon said the pictures and videos look like they've been edited. Exactly. So you can edit. Well, I'm not even going to say that. I don't think you can edit live TV. So everybody, and I hate to say this, but a lot of people are going to be trying to watch that show because they want to see if Melody and Martell are in the same room. Because we all know that there's a restraining order and he's not supposed to be in the same room with her. So I feel like they put this clip out so that everybody can be in front of their TV watching this episode to see if Martell and Melody are in the same room. A lot of content creators are already putting it out like some kind of way Melody agreed to film with Martell. And I just don't believe that. If it does come out that they are in the same room, I still feel like either they were on separate sides of the room, at least 100 feet or however many feet they're supposed to be apart. I totally believe that Melody is honoring, the restrictions of the court. So even if when that episode comes out and it appears, like it's not going to be what it seems. And I feel strongly about that. I don't feel like Melody is going to break those rules and sit in the same room with Martell. And if she did, she's going to make sure that whatever is required, 100 feet, I'm not really sure. I've never dealt with that type of situation, but she's going to make sure that she is honoring the restrictions. Hey, Paula, thank you so much for being here. And Sharon says, I agree. There is no way in hell Melody is going to go through all of that trouble to put these restrictions on this man just to be the one to break the restriction. I don't see that at all. I have more faith in Melody than that. So something has been doctored up. I mean, and it appears to be doctored up. I mean, you can physically see that that video is not smooth, that it's blurry. Part of it is blurred out. Like they're playing in our face. That's exactly what they're doing. And they're doing this so that everybody can watch this episode. I will not be watching this episode. If I do anything, I will not give them a view. I will watch it from another platform to make sure that Love and Marriage Huntsville and the OWN network does not get a view from me. Okay. I am absolutely over this show. Like, I am so over this show. And honestly, I wish that for the sake of being a millimeter, just loving Mel, supporting Mel, I really wish that she would come out and let us know what's going on, whether or not she's going to continue to be on the show. I know this is still her baby and she wants us to watch. Maybe she's still under contract, the same thing that Sunny says, and maybe she can't speak just yet. But baby, I just want somebody, her mom, her manager. I want somebody to give us a heads up. People are tired, okay? People are mentally tired of the back and forth with this show. And we just want some clarity. We just want some clarity so that we can find something else to do with our Saturday night, okay? We want to know whether or not she's going to be on this show. And at this point, people are so tired. Now people are saying whether she's coming back or not, they're done. Like this show is toxic. Okay. It's mentally draining. It's mentally tiring. You know, you have two sides pitted against each other. You have the millimeters against the non millimeters. You have the melody supporters against the non melody supporters. So it's very draining. Even as a content creator, you can't even do your content without the haters or the ops coming into your chat to say something negative. Like, I really want this show to go, okay? And Sharon says, I won't be watching. I'll wait for the CC's reviews. Exactly. But I don't know if you've been paying attention, Sharon, but for it's going on weeks that we have totally been in the dark. I'll say, like, you know, Melody was asked at the Winter Wonderland party, was she returning? And that was in December. Okay. So that's been, almost a month ago that, that took place. So it's been almost a month that I feel like everybody has been in the dark. Like, we don't know what to believe. We don't know what's going on. We've heard rumors about Carlos King, that he's no longer a producer. He's no longer over the Love and Marriage Huntsville show. So at this point, we just don't know what to believe. And at this point, we just want clarity. And I feel like if enough content creators talk about the fact that we're tired, okay? We're freaking tired. I feel like if enough content creators talk about the fact that we're tired, they will at least make an announcement so that we can move on, okay? Because the fact that they're not making an announcement, everybody is still hanging on. I'm some people, not all, because some people are just tired. They're tired of talking about it, they're tired of hearing about it, and we just want to move on. Like, can we just get some clarity? That's all we ask. It's just some clarity. Is the show renewed? Is Melody coming back? We just want clarity. And Sharon says, I understand. I'm tired also. Hey, Melanin Beauty. Thank you so much for being here, sis. So we just want some clarity. And I feel like we deserve that. We have invested a lot of time, money, and everything in this show for 9 seasons. And I feel like they owe that to their audience, is to give them a direct answer on whether or not this show has been renewed and whether or not Melody is coming back, because a lot of people tune in to see Melody. So I feel like they owe us that. They talk about us on the show, you know what I'm saying? But they don't want to keep us abreast of what's going on the show. Like, I don't think that's fair. So, like I said, people are tired and we just want to know what it is. Because at this point, I just think people are going to stop watching, because I mean, thank God this next episode is going to be the final episode. So at least we can put a pin there, and then hopefully the reunion will follow soon after, and we can just be done with this show for a while. Like, take a mental break, move on to other things, not talk about the show. And not to say that we're still not going to keep up with all the cast members. I'm pretty sure we're still going to keep up with all of the cast members with what they have going on, and we're going to probably talk about that. But at least, you know what I'm saying? We can move on to other things. That's all we ask. Just some clarity. Don't leave your audience in limbo of what's going on. It's really not fair to your audience. And what is going to happen is people are going to just slowly move away regardless, with clarity or not. Like, people are just tired and they're just going to move on. So the numbers will continue to drop unless, they come out and they give us an update on what's going on with Love and Marriage Huntsville. I know everything is in chaos. You got people quitting the show on Bell Collective. I mean, there's a lot going on. We haven't heard anything about Love and Marriage. I think it's Detroit, not Detroit, DC. Like, it seems like all of these shows are in limbo, not just Love and Marriage Huntsville. Like, Carlos King is trying to play it cool. He took a month off. He was on vacation for a month, but it looks like that man is stressed out. He stayed away as long as he could, but now he has to get back to work. He don't have no choice. He got too much going on, so he has to face the fire. You know, so instead of announcing that you're doing a live Messy Mondays, like, you really need to tend to your audience and give us some updates, Carlos King. So, guys, that's going to be pretty much all for this update video. I just wanted to come in and have a little quick chat with you guys, because at the end of the day, I like to just show my face. I like to come to make sure you guys know I'm around. But there's just not a lot going on out here in these streets, except for everybody just getting more and more frustrated, you know, about the outcome of Love and Marriage Huntsville. That's pretty much all that's going on out here in these social media streets. People are really expressing their frustration with the show. And we're just waiting on some type of update so that we can know how to move forward. Okay. And guys, if you have not done so already, please like this video. I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me today. And if you happen to be catching the replay, make sure you drop down in the conversation so that we can keep the conversation. I'm sorry, drop down in the chat so that we can keep the conversation going. I love to see it. And Sharon says, have a wonderful day, everyone. And you do the same, Sharon and everybody. And I will talk to you guys soon. And bye for now.